Hello and welcome back. We are now in the last part of the CSS border, and in this video I'm going to wrap up all the things that we did in the CSS border. Remember, CSS border is applied to any element in your HTML page where you need a border. It could be text, and text could be just a paragraph or a heading. It could be a table element. It could be image, anywhere. So we use a lot of text-based paragraph tag examples, and I demonstrated the different colors as well, which we enjoyed doing, and we also talked about the different styles that you can apply. A lot of styles connecting with each other, and we have a lot of samples of code here that describes how you can create. Okay, here it is. Yes, this is the one I was talking about. How we can create a simple border. Let me go ahead and save this. Yes, and there's an old format that I want to remove. Yes, don't save. Alright, I have the CSS border notepad here, and these are all the examples that I did in the border styles. Okay. Now what I'm going to explain is setting borders on each side. Okay, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to explain. Let me take this a little bit higher. Okay, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to explain that each border, yes, each border here, each line here, you can change the color. Okay, and there's some explicit properties that you can define. For example, if you don't want the border settings to be applied to all four sides, or if you want each side to have different styles applied, you can use the following properties. Okay, let me just write down the properties for you. For example, you could do border bottom and then any color. Okay, you could do border bottom any style that you want to apply: dotted, inset, solid, outset, dashed, all of these, groove, all of these styles that we've applied. Anything you can write here, any color you can write here, and this would be applied to the bottom border right here. Okay, you could do border bottom width. Okay, you could say width is equal to 4 pixels, 3 pixels, which means, or 5 pixels, which means the bottom border is going to be a little bit thicker. These are very easy to apply. You can try yourself. Border left, we're talking about the left border here. Okay, on the opposite side right here, left one. These borders very small right now, but if we had a large volume of text, this border would be very longer, much longer. So applying this to the left border, and what kind of properties can you apply here? You could do color again, and again you could do border left. You could do style, any kind of style again, border left, and any kind of width you can apply. And the same goes for the other right side as well. Border right, you could apply color, then you could say border right, and then apply style. Again, border right, apply, let me move this a little bit higher. Yes, border right width, and then we have the top bottom as border as well. Border top, you could say color, border top style, border top width. Okay, try this with your own website. Okay, for example, if you want to do it here, let me try an example here. Okay, Okay, let me try an example here. For example, P style is equal to border bottom width, that is 4 pixels. Okay, 4px, 4 pixels, and border bottom style is double colon. Always we use double colon to define the value of a property. Style is double, and then we separate it with the help of semicolon. Just revising with you, this is the proper syntax of HTML, and CSS has inherited the same syntax style from HTML. Border bottom color BLUE blue, and semicolon. Inverted commas closed, bracket close. This text has a bottom border, period, and close the paragraph tag. That's it. Save and try to refresh. Yes, there you go. Okay, can you see this? Okay, this is something that setting borders on each side. These are all the properties that I was just explaining. It's got nothing to do with the code being implemented. I just wrote this in extra text and it's displayed like this, but this is what I'm talking about. This text has bottom border applied to it. Okay, because you set up the width to be 4 pixels and style is double, just like this guy here. Okay, color is blue, just like this guy, these two. Okay, this text has a border bottom applied to it. Okay, and if you want to do some, for example, okay, if you want to do some, let me go up. Okay, instead of styles, I'm going to show shorthand code. Okay, and you could say the following properties. These are the following properties that I'm going to explain. Provide you with more concise way of specifying border properties for each style, each side. Okay, you can have border bottom, border shorthand. Okay, this is shorthand. I'll show you an example. Border left, border right. All right, border right, and border top. Okay, how do you put that in code? P style is equal to, inverted commas open, border bottom 4 pixels, double blue, all in one sentence. Okay, and semicolon, inverted commas closed, bracket closed. This text has a bottom border, period. Close the paragraph tag. All set? Okay, let's save it and run this file. This text has bottom border applied to it. It's the same thing that you did here in this part. Okay, let me move this a little bit down. Yes, this text has bottom border applied to it. This is written using shorthand code, and this one is written using the long version that you know. Okay, p style is equal to bottom border 4 pixels double blue, and compare this with p style border bottom width 4 pixels semicolon border bottom style double semicolon border bottom color blue semicolon. So this is a much longer statement. You can easily just write it down like this. The question is, why are we doing this? Because we CSS inherited the language syntax and style from the HTML language. Since HTML has evolved a lot along these years, CSS has also evolved. So there is a new way of doing things, and there is this traditional way of doing things. But unless and until you understand the traditional way of doing things, it's not very easy to understand the shorthand. So because in the shorthand code, you need to understand what is exactly going on here. So which is why I try to explain the traditional version of CSS, and then I go ahead with the shorthand. Okay, then with this I am done with the CSS border, and this is the last video for the CSS border. And up next I'm going to talk about CSS margin. Okay, and let's get ready for that. See you later. Bye bye.